Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight to the air they go. Complete. It's Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll throw on first. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 2nd and 11. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Okay, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now toss it to Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Shudak is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. Their own 21-yard line.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Regular. 5 wide. Look out.
Allen taking right to the air. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Gun. Half 85. Hey, home. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Half. Stop. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
What's that?
They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
56. Look out.
First tone of the game for James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Regular. What's that?
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Back to throw now, Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throw for Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Monday. Half 10. What's that?
The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Regular. 5 wide.
Cook. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Middle, 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 middle. Middle.
Before the play clock can run out, Sean McDermott decides to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Tag. Left knee, 19.
They'll come out throwing. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. This is complete to Duvernay. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the set. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Alert, alert, alert.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Is it?
The Jaguars.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Touchdown, Buffalo! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 3 now. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Jaguars with some work to do, trailing in this game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Free play here, let's see what he does. Completed left side to Thomas. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Etienne on the catch. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On now is Cook to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Alert! Half 85, half 85. Look out!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Out. Middle. 56, 56.
Again, Allen to the air. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Middle.
To the air again, Allen. Nabs along that sideline, Samuel. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Hey, tight.
Working inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Stays in, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. They're out and set. First and 10.
Half 10. Alert! Alert! What's that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Allen now on first down. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Alert! Half. Stop. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, tight. Out! It's it!
Allen gonna throw again. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Alert! What's that?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This throw is cut. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Half 85. 56. Alert! What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Half. Middle. What's that?
Play action now with Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He's got room to roam here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run, Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. One more time with Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. They're going to look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Only a 20-yarder here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, home. You go.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, tight. Half 85. Hey, home.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They've got first down from the 31.
Regular. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Regular. We go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Five wide. Alert! We go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connects with Cook. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Middle. What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Gun. Off 52. What's that?
Pressure coming, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
We go.
Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Alert!
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills holding just a 1-point advantage. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Alert! Half 85. What's that?
Here's a give to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Monday. Attack!
Another one for Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
56. Alert!
He'll look to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Half. Guns. What's that?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.